Hi, my name is Manny. Welcome to our movement and Pilates-based exercises off a chair. This is really pertinent for individuals that really struggle to get down onto the floor to do movements, exercises or their Pilates classes. For individuals that are elderly or frail, where actually sitting on a chair is really safe and they really would benefit from some getting themselves moving. And also for office workers that sit for a long period of time or sitting and doing computer work. Some of these exercises will be really beneficial to you. So let's get started. We're going to get you just to sit off the back end of your chair so you're not leaning against the rest. If you are particularly frail or elderly, please just use something with a rest or side arm just so you've got some support. If you're particularly frail, then please have somebody around to help you. So in this position, we're looking at toes, knees, hips, all in alignment. We're going to start with movements of our neck. We're just going to simply just come nice and tall. So thinking about a piece of string on the top of the head, lifting our spine up. We roll our pelvis forwards so that our back is nice and straight. We're going to just mobilize the shoulder girdle and then the neck. So we're going to start with lifting the shoulders up towards the ears as high as you can. And then we roll them back and down. Okay, 4 more times for me. So big lift up, breath in. Breath out and roll back down again. Point your fingers forward or your thumbs forward. So big lift up again for me. Big hold and then roll back down again. 3 more times. Big lift up, hold, roll and back down. 2 more times for me. Big lift up. Good. And down. Last one for me. Big lift up. Roll and down. I'm going to try and keep our position. So in this down position, just put a slight squeeze between our shoulder blades. Keep our head level with our spine and keep our back nice and straight. So we've got a really lovely, good posture to be in. So from this position, we're going to look at some rotations of our neck to begin with. So what I'd like you to do is just use this as a bit of a marker or a test. I just want you to look around to your right, see how far you can get, and then control back again. Just use your eyes to visualize where you're getting to. Maybe it could be a marker in the room, an object that you're getting round to, so you're just getting a sense of how far that neck's going round. This time I want you to just slightly turn the palms out to the side, keep that squeeze between your shoulder blades. We're just going to slightly increase that range of movement. So you're going to go round, again, see if you can go a little bit further, control back again, over to the other side for me. Excellent, back to centre, 2 more times, round to one side, back to centre, over to the other. Final time, remember, don't push in through pain or discomfort. If it's feel particularly tight or stiff, go up to it, over to one side, back to centre, and over to the other. Fantastic, great. So now we're going to look, if you can relax those arms down, we're going to look at some side flexions. So this is movements down to the side. There's only a limited amount that you can do with this movement, so do what you can. So again, we'll just start with the arms down to the side, some of it facing forward, down to one side, see how far you can get, control back in again, over to the other side. Lovely way to look at this is looking into a mirror. You can see, we're taking a little video or picture of yourself, see how far you can get down. Sometimes someone standing from behind can see how far you're getting over. There's some of the exercises that you do, the more you do, your movements will start to come back and you can see the difference. Good, and back to centre. So this time we're going to take those arms and those palms slightly wide and we do exactly the same. Down to one side, see if you feel that stretch through the top part of the shoulder and back to centre and over to the other. So slightly longer holds, back to centre, okay, over to the other side. Again, feeling that stretch, holding, back to centre. Final time on the other side. Good. And back again. Fantastic. We're just going to move and mobilise the shoulder now from this position. Thumbs facing forward. We're going to just lift one arm in the air, high as you can. Excellent. And control back down again. So this movement's a curving through the shoulder. So big lift up with the other side. All the way to the top. Fantastic, and back down again. Alternate sides, 3 more times for me, so big lift up. Now remember, it's really important that you don't overarch your back. You've got good posture, it's happening through your shoulders, you're not getting that movement by arching your lower back or swinging back, Go to where you feel comfortable and back down again. If it feels particularly tight, just hold that and then lower back down again. You can again just get a sense of how hard or how far those arms are going, what range of movement you're getting to. And as you do more of these, you'll be able to increase that movement and mobility. Big lift up, good. Now you can see I'm slightly a bit further away from my ears, but the aim really, that's because I'm a little bit tight through the top. You want to really try and get that close to your ears as possible. Back down again, and same on the other side. Big lift up, fantastic, and back down again. From this side, we're going to turn the palms out to the side. And again, we're going to just work through this plane of movement, lifting up and back down again. Alternate sides, big lift up, big lift and stretching up at the top and down, controlling down. Remember, the movements are going through your shoulders, big lift up. Keep pushing that palm up. When you get to that top, lift those fingers towards the ceiling, control back down again. Some people will find this much easier to do than the first exercise. We really do open out the shoulder when we're in this position by turning those palms out. 2 more times for me. Big lift up. Good. And down. Really want to try and get as close to that ear as possible. And again, big lift up. Good. And down. And one more time. Excellent. And down. So we really want to now start to work on the shoulder girdle and neck and how they're all connected. So we can do this. We're going to work with one arm to the side. As we lift up, I'm going to rotate my head at the same time over to one side and back again. So I'm moving away from the hand coming up. So let's just stick to one side. Let's work on this side. Big lift up, rotate, control, back down. It's important that you turn your head as you lift. So turn. How far can you go around? And then turn back again as you lift the arm down. And again. Over. And back. Well done. 2 more times for me. Back. Excellent. Final time. Very good. So we're just going to swap sides now. Same movement pattern, just the other side. So we're going to lift up, rotate that head, control back down again. 5 more times. Good. 4. Big lift up. Go on, keep those fingers nice and straight. Push up to the ceiling. Control down. 3 more times for me. Good. Last time for me. Big lift up. And back down again. Fantastic. Well done. Just give your arms a shake and your shoulders as well. Well done. So we're going to progress that arm. So back to the other side. Turn that palm out. We open that palm out. So we really open the shoulder as much as possible. We don't close it down. It can cause a lot of issues with those people that have got kind of tight or stiff shoulders. So in this position here, we lift up and this time we turn towards the lifted arm. And you're aiming to get the nose as close to that arm as possible. So turn. Lift up, control down, good, and again, big lift up, and down. We'll do 4 more times for me, big lift up, and down. 3 more to go, and down. 2, and final 1. Excellent. We're going to go to the other side. So turn that palm out. Big lift up for 6 times and down. 4 more. Keep that arm as straight as you can. 3 more. Big lift up. Remember not to arch through your lower back. 2. Last 1. Excellent, well done. So the final movement I want to do, I want to keep this pretty short, so you can start practicing on some of those movements, is just nodding the head down, so flexion of the neck. The way we can do that is we could either move through the top part of our neck or the lower part of our neck. So the first part really is to think about keeping the head nice and tall and nice and long and dropping the chin down towards our chest and then back up again. So we're keeping the neck nice and long, but we just drop our chin down. You may feel that pull going into the upper part of your back or lower part of your neck. You may feel particularly tight and stiff through there. So you're going to do it 2 more times. Good. Final time. And then back to center. You can do that as a nice stretch as well. So as you're down, you can pop the hand on the top. You can give it a lovely stretch. And then back again. The second part of the movement is dropping the chin and then rolling the neck down. So drop the chin towards the chest and roll the neck down. Roll back up, lift the chin. Okay, so let's do that a few times. Drop the chin, roll the neck down, roll back up, lift the chin. 4 more times. Drop the chin, roll down, lift the chin. And again, drop, control up, and lift. 2 more times. Good. You may feel it pull further down into your back, that's fine. Final time. Excellent. Now remember, with any of these movements, you should be doing them to what you feel you're able to do, and there should be no pain. It may feel stiff and tight, that's fine. You take it up to that movement, and the more that you do, you should start to see that improve. Okay, so that's for the neck movements. We will move on to mid-back and lower back, and then combining all together in the subsequent videos. Okay, have a go, and I hope you enjoy that. Thanks a lot.